Some of the clothes you are seeing currently on my screen now are done by pattern drafting. Imagine a building without a foundation. I don't even think that the concept even sits well just by thinking about it. Think about it, a building without a foundation. That is literally what pattern drafting is. Pattern drafting is the foundation for that luxurious, beautiful garment that you want to create for that garment to come to life fully. I'm going to talk about pattern drafting and its importance in garment construction. Hello everyone, my name is Pamela Azemobo and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. The first thing is, what is pattern drafting? Pattern drafting is when measurements, body measurements have been taken and these measurements are transferred to flat paper and patterns are constructed through this body measurement. In layman's term, there are different types of pattern cutting. We have freehand pattern cutting, we have the pattern cutting, we have the knockoff cutting, and we have the draping cutting. For the freehand pattern cutting, this is when you take measurements direct and you, instead of drafting on paper, you are drafting them on the fabric directly and cut out to sew. For the knockoff pattern drafting, this is when you use already existing patterns to create different kind new design from other existing pattern. For drape pattern is a three-dimensional type of pattern cutting when you, instead of drafting on paper, you are drafting directly on a mannequin and cutting out. In this video, we are focusing particularly on pattern drafting. There are already existing blocks that you have to learn to be able to create other styles from this block. Now, these blocks are the basic bodice block, the sleeve block, the trouser block, the shirt block, shirt sleeve block, the collar stand, the cuffs, jacket, among a few others. But these are the basic foundation of pattern drafting. With each of these blocks that I've mentioned, there are different body measurements that you will take to be able to construct these particular blocks. To achieve majority of these styles we see, where it's not just doing this garments or producing these garments and you're already into design. The thing is, when these blocks are done, they can be manipulated, and this is what we call dart manipulation. There are so many ways that darts can be manipulated in garments. We have the pivot method, we have the slash and spread method. Now, these are among a few. These are the ways some of these designs are done. Now, in that manipulation, outside of what the name implies, we also can use slash and spread method. And slash and spread method comes in the varieties of ways. You do them in your bodice block, you can do them in your shirt block, you can do them in your trouser block, you can do them in your sleeve block. You can see where I'm going with this. One of the key things or the key principle of pattern drafting is body measurement. Body measurement should be your number one priority if you are highly or if you are thinking of going into pattern drafting when it comes to creating your clothes. Outside of understanding this segment, the next segment is understanding pattern notations. So what are pattern notations? Pattern notations are basically what symbols and signs means in pattern drafting. There are a couple of them here and there. We have that, we have side seam, we have center front, we have center back, grain lines. This also helps when it comes to pattern, understanding these symbols and what they imply in pattern drafting. Let's get into the importance of why pattern drafting, or why it is important to know pattern drafting. Pattern drafting helps with design concept. By that manipulation, you can easily come up with good and great design concepts. Two, you are ensured of accuracy in your garment construction. So there's nothing like sitting and thinking, oh, probably it won't size the person or it's not going to size, because of the body measurement, you are sure that they are accurately going to fit. Three, you are able to think in your 2D patterns while working in a 3D pattern garment construction. And four, ability not to make mistakes, because majority of these clothes are going to be done in muslin before giving to the customer to wear, or even if it's your own personal garment. So these are among a few of the reasons why pattern drafting, or a lot of people have adopted pattern drafting. Some companies and some major fashion houses are currently in the era of currently drafting patterns when it comes to their garment construction. This is just a 101 when it comes to pattern drafting. Stay tuned for part 2. In part 2, I'm going to go in depth of what pattern drafting and some of these symbols, what they mean, and how you can understand them. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you guys in my next